It's not the technology tool that is necessitating that regulation. It's the behavior or the misuse. So that's our basic message is don't target the technology. Don't look at technology as requiring a particular new set of rules. Look at the behaviors and target those as you would in the offline world as well.
So therefore, we need to have more and more consultation, as Mr. Gopala Krishnan was saying. The more and more consultations will make us understand what is the demand of the reality. I'm sorry to say, in last 40-50 years in the country, the policies were for certain set of people, and we were expecting that miracles will happen and the people sitting down the line will be benefited. Since last 10 years, there is a greater change. But again, we have to do many things.
Jason, while we talk about, of course, the Indo-US collaborations, let me also ask you, what areas of this collaboration hold the most potential for setting global standards in emerging technologies?
In terms of setting international standards, I think AI is one area that we've been talking about a lot and is really the future of technology. And both the US and India have taken the same thoughtful approach. And it's a thoughtful approach that we can applaud, in particular, as we look at the EU. The European Union has taken a very different approach. They've taken kind of a regulate first and ask questions later approach with the adoption of the AI Act in the EU. The loudest voices complaining about that approach are actually European technology companies, particularly small and medium businesses that just can't succeed in deploying AI in the face of that regulatory burden. I've spent a lot of time in India this week talking to government officials about the AI mission as set out by the Honorable Prime Minister. And that mission includes not regulating first and asking questions later, as happened in Europe, but rather examining the landscape for opportunities to encourage investment here in AI.
The current government, the last 10 years, has set an example of not cut, copying, and pasting, as somebody said. They've been slow to regulate, but what they first do is to create the policy document, whether it's the Digital India policy, whether it's the Gati Shakti, the master plan. So generally they've studied the landscape, understood what foreign regulations and legislations have done, understood the consumer harms associated with those regulations. They've also looked at what and how it impacts the investment climate, and what do foreign nations think about those regulations, come out with a policy document, and then allow the industry to figure out its own course.